Hi, Flick here from the Nerd Soapbox, and today we're at Monsterpalooza. Yes, we're at Monsterpalooza with actress Ann Robinson. Hi, Ann.
Hi there, Flick. Oh,
Hi.
you sweetheart.
Oh.
We've never met before, and
No,
aren't
we
you
haven't.
adorable?
You're adorable.
Oh.
So the Soapbox gang knows Ann best for playing Sylvia Van Buren in the George Pal science fiction movie classic War of the Worlds. Co-star Gene Barry. Wow.
That's me.
I like that movie. It's one of my favorite alien movies.
I hear that all the time. Everyone loves that. It seems to be the granddaddy of all movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they love it.
Especially the part where they like.
Put your hand on my shoulder.
Yes.
Don't you do that. Ow! Everybody wants to do that. Even Steven Spielberg did it one day. He knelt down behind me and said, "I've always wanted to do this." He put his hand on my shoulder and he said, "Somebody take the picture." He's not as cute as you are.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so when you were in War of the Worlds, when your character saw aliens, what were you looking at?
Oh gosh, there's not much to look at the time. Unfortunately, you gotta make believe. You just have to grow up, make believe in that this is really happening, and you really see all this spooky stuff because it's not there until later.
Okay. How was George Pal to work with? What kind of a guy was he?
I love George Pell because I grew up with the Puppetoons. You know the Puppetoons?
I've heard of him.
Oh yeah, you've got to see one sometime. They're fantastic. No, I grew up with George Pell and all the Puppetoons, so to work with George Pell was a thrill. An honor of my lifetime to get to meet him finally in person.
Wow. Hey, okay, I have to ask you about your scream, your legendary scream. Yeah, did you practice that?
No, as a matter of fact, my direction was when the red light hits you, take a deep breath and scream. So, okay, that's what I did. And then they said, wait a minute. The sound man wasn't prepared yet, and I almost blew his ears out. Can you imagine that?
Whoa.
So they said, I better do a second scream. So that's the one you see you hear in the movie. It's the second scream. I didn't know I had two in me, but I sure did.
Wow. Okay. So those special effects in that movie were fantastic.
I know.
Like the miniature Los Angeles. Did you get to see any of those sets?
Well, I saw the three big war machines. Yes, I saw them. They were over a meter wide. They were really big. They weren't little. And downtown Los Angeles, City Hall, it was a good 10 feet tall, and they also had it on a platform.
Okay.
So it even looked larger. That's why everything looked so real in Los Angeles.
Oh, wow.
The miniatures weren't miniature. They were pretty big.
Okay. Speaking of like special effects, how about that destruction of the kitchen? How many takes did it take to destroy the kitchen?
Oh, well, it took 2 takes because I fried those eggs and I fried that bacon. And then I tried to get the eggs off the spatula and it went plop right back into the frying pan. Can you imagine? And so we had to do that twice.
Okay.
But then when the farmhouse was destroyed, that we could only do that in 1 take because they couldn't rebuild the house again.
Yeah, didn't the ceiling fall down on you?
Yes, it did. Everything crashed right on top of us.
Oh, wow.
And it's so funny. When I jump up from the table, Gene Barry knocks over the lamp. I don't know why, but I reached for it. I was going to put it upright again.
Well, of course.
I don't know what I was doing thinking at that time.
You're thinking you'd have to clean this up later anyway.
I know.
Right. Oh, man. Okay, so you got to reprise your role as Sylvia Van Buren in 3 episodes of the television series War of the Worlds.
Oh, that was a thrill.
How did that come about?
Oh, well, I met some people that were going to redo it.
All right.
And so I sent in a letter and asked them, I said, well, at least you ought to interview me or something. I was in the original one. How could you have a TV series without asking someone who was in the real one? I can't understand the way people think nowadays. Anyway, I went to lunch and I had some pictures taken. And they said, heck, I think we'll use you. And I had the best time. Because the first episode I was seen, it was in a straitjacket. Can you imagine? I couldn't get out of the straitjacket. It was so silly.
Wow. Okay. And then 2005, you got to work with Steven Spielberg.
Oh, I love that man. Love that man. And I found out later he was in love with Sylvia when he was a little boy. Can you imagine?
That's great.
This important director-producer was crazy about Sylvia. That's why I got to be in the movie.
That's awesome.
Oh, no. And one time he knelt down behind me and he said, I've always wanted to do this. And he put 3 fingers on my shoulder and he said, somebody take the picture. Somebody take the picture. Oh, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, that's great. Okay. You were also in another movie I liked, Dragnet, with Jack Webb.
Yes. Oh, he was such a sweetheart. I had a big crush on him, but he didn't pay any attention to me. No, not a bit.
You were quite the looker.
Oh, yes,
you
indeed
still
I
are.
was.
You're like,
I don't understand why he didn't like me, though. But he liked me, but he wasn't.
Matter of fact, you want to go out for coffee after this?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, you want to go out for coffee after this?
Oh, honey, I'd love to.
All right.
I'd love to.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to offer.
So how did you get the part of Dragnet?
Well, to tell the truth, that was an interesting story. I went on the interview, and when I got there, they said, I'm awfully sorry, Miss Robinson, but we've already selected the policewoman. And they said, but you were so kind to come out here for the interview, and maybe we could hire you at future date for another part in a picture. So they asked me to read, and so what I did, I copied Webb word for word.
Whoa.
I just imitated him.
Just the facts, man.
Yes, just for fun. That's right, just the facts, man. And so they said, well, would you wait in the other room for a moment? So I waited in the other room, and they said, we did hire someone else, but we like you, so would you be our policewoman? Oh, I was so thrilled. I got to work with Jack Webb.
That's an amazing story.
It really is.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go get coffee and Danish.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right.
Oh, thank you for coming over here.
Thanks for talking to us.
I always wanted to meet you because you're precious.
Oh, can I get a hug?
Oh, God bless you.
Oh, thank you.
All
right.
See you later.
See you for coffee.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
All right, this was Flick from the Nerd Soapbox, and we're at Monsterpalooza. Let's see who else we can find.